All right, the latest breaking news coming in is that the independent witness Prabhakar Sel is now meeting senior officers of the Mumbai Police Crime Branch. The Mumbai Police is likely to now file an FIR against Sameer Wankhede and other officers of the NCB. Let me now go across to Yesha, who's also closely tracking these developments. Yes, Yesha, over to you. This is certainly a big update coming in. The independent witness who held a meeting and is now meeting senior officers of the Mumbai Police Crime Branch is likely to now file. The Mumbai Police is likely to file an FIR against Sameer Wankhede and other officers of the NCB.
That's right, because what we saw was that there were these allegations which were levelled by the independent witness Prabhakar Sel, wherein he had levelled serious extortion allegations against Sameer Wankhede and a few other people. But what we saw...
All right, stay with us, Yesha. Sorry to interrupt you there. We'll now go across to Shravan Sen, who's also closely tracking these developments, getting us that information as well. Yes, Shravan, please share more. This is certainly a big news coming in. Possibly the Mumbai Police is likely to file an FIR now against Sameer Wankhede and other officers of the NCB.
Well, in fact, this is exactly the line of thought right now within the Mumbai Police after the independent witness in the NCB matter. Prabhakar Sel actually met senior officers of the Mumbai Police Crime Branch, is what we are being told. In fact, as we speak, he's been taken to one of the police stations in Western Suburb, where we are being told that the process of the FIR will begin very shortly. In fact, there has also been a communication that has essentially went in right now from the Mumbai Police to the Narcotics Control Bureau also. So it remains to be seen whether at all an FIR would be registered against Sameer Wankhede to begin with. That's point number one. Point number two is with regards to arrest that is going to whether at all an arrest takes place or not. But this is something that Sameer Wankhede has made a mention of, which in the affidavit saying that there is a high possibility that the Mumbai Police would essentially register a false case against him, and on the pretext of which an arrest could actually take place. And that is the reason why an affidavit was basically filed by Sameer Wankhede, who's been probing the drug bust case.
In fact, Shravan, stay with us and help us understand now what are we expecting next. And this is what has been mentioned by Sameer Wankhede while he was, in fact, speaking in front of the court as well, that he fears that there will be a case filed against him and there are attempts being made to malign his image as well.
Well, in fact, you've already seen Sameer Wankhede raising concerns about what is actually happening right now in Mumbai, starting from the fact that you've seen how he's been targeted by a senior leader of the Nationalist Congress Party, Nawab Malik. Nawab Malik has essentially raised concerns about this entire investigation that has been led by Sameer Wankhede, starting from punch witnesses whom Nawab Malik has alleged that has been linked to Sameer Wankhede. In fact, friends of Sameer Wankhede have been brought in as punch witnesses. Not just that, also political affiliations of the independent witnesses have been raised by Nawab Malik, and a series of allegations that have essentially been levelled not just by the NCP, but now the Shiva Sena has also jumped into the fray, raising questions about the way the investigation has been carried out. There is a lot of pressure right now on the Home Minister of Maharashtra basically to take cognizance of the complaints that are basically coming in. Till the time the independent witness Prabhakar had actually filed an affidavit, till that time Home Minister of Maharashtra had essentially said that there was no complaint against Sameer Wankhede, and without a complaint there was no possibility of any FIR that could have been registered. And the Home Minister of the state was quite cautious before proceeding into taking into any action. But with the independent witness now making that serious allegations about propriety in this entire matter, we're now given to understand that Mumbai Police is essentially contemplating of filing a case that could be then transferred to the Mumbai Police Crime Branch. Right now, an FIR could be registered in a police station in Mumbai, and thereafter a decision perhaps would be taken by the Mumbai Police Commissioner to take this case forward. And there is a high possibility that the case, if registered, would be transferred to the Mumbai Police Crime Branch.
All right, thank you so much, Shravan, for getting us that update. Meanwhile, we'll also once again take a look, before we go to Yesha, take a look at this exclusive conversation with Gyaneshwar Singh, who is the DDG NCB, who has spoken about how the Chief Vigilance Officer will now be dealing with an inquiry appropriately into this entire matter.